Hello everyone, it's Christina with my24plan.com. We are going to just jump right in and get started with the flip through of my May 2019 planner setup. This is a A5 size Filofax soft domino in pale pink. And just real quickly, here's a bottom view. I have it pretty stuffed. And from the side and the top. Okay, so let's just open this up and lay this out here in the frame. Off we go. This is a cover from the Artist Loft paperback notebooks from Michaels. I just really like the color and how it felt. So I used up the notebook for another purpose, and so I tore the cover off and cut it down. I'm going to list all of the components of this in my blog post for this video, as well as all of the Etsy shops that some of these items came from. The first section that I have, though, is basically my notes section. I really like the bottom tabs because the side ones aren't lining up perfectly. Some are a little bit wider than others, and so I just opted for the bottom tabs. Plus, when I'm sitting, I mean, I like the top tabs as well, but when I'm sitting, the bottom tabs are more practical for me. So I have a lot of the bottom tabs, but I'm starting to put top tabs on too. But I just use the notes section for exactly that, just notes, just opening it up and writing things down. Maybe like YouTube video notes, if I'm just trying to map out something or thinking about something, I'll just kind of jot it down in this note section, and then I kind of process it later, or I'll leave it in until a later time when I need it. And I have all different paper in here, lined paper, colored paper, just everything. Again, I'll link everything down in the description box for these items. This section is my calendar, and in this part I have, these are just some vellum pieces, but I have a year pull out, basically marking important days with the transparent dots, and some appointment times. I'll just write in the time of the appointment, and then obviously it'll have more details on my daily page. And then I have my months. I keep 3 months at a time for each quarter in here. And again, these are not pretty. These are pure functional. I just write down things. As you can see, I mark things out. I just use it for what I need it for. And over here, I have been for years and years trying to come up with a color coding system and trying to decide if transparent dots, because I've discovered those semi-recently, are an option for me, or a colored pen, or a highlighter, or what the deal is. And for whatever reason, I can't find all of one of those things to do my color coding with. Not that it has to be all transparent dots or whatever, but I'm just really struggling with that. So it's something I've been playing with again, and I'll keep you posted. I don't know if that's going to work out for me or not. And these are vellum pieces. This is basically acetate. It came from a journaling for Bible journaling pad that I got at Michaels. And this section is actually my daily section. How I plan is basically I plan weekly on daily pages. So here's some more vellum. Here I'm mapping out some ideas for my24plan.com. A running task list for that because it is launching today actually. And then for right now, I am using actually the Happy Planner daily pages. And so I cut them down and made them work. So that's what I'm using for this week. And I have a today marker. I'm just kind of flipping through here to let you guys see, because these videos can get quite lengthy if I keep going into too much detail. So this is kind of like before it happens, you know what I mean? So there's not like a whole lot of things on here yet. And then once that day actually hits, it becomes more filled in. Dot grid paper, probably from that Artist Loft book, actually. And these I will link below in the description box. And if you've noticed these pockets, these are all from Target. They do have them on Amazon as well, though. This section is list. So I have my next actions list, my goals by quarter. You can break these down, like really big goal for the quarter, and then monthly, and then weekly, and you can even make some more notes here in these spaces, and it's front and back. The backup, the information for those goals are right here behind it. And then I have a piece of vellum here marking off this next part. So I have a few pages here for other lists, but I skipped over to use my colored paper. I watched Formula One, so I have the 2019 schedule and drivers. Scribbled up wish list. These are some store hours. These are just the type of list, that's why I'm telling you. Store hours for some thrift stores that I go to. I have those clipped together because there's some passwords on there. And then this is my 24plan.com tab. And basically I just have different ideas in here. I'm not going to flip through all of this because I don't want you to see it yet. But there's graph paper, grid paper, that's the same thing, hello, dot grid, and line paper. There's all types of paper back here so that I have kind of a variety to use as I'm mapping out different things, different ideas, and website information as well. This pink tab is for my daughter's homeschooling. She just turned 4, my third child. And so there's just different notes in here. This piece of vellum. Different notes about what I want to work on in the very near future is what I keep in here. I actually have another component for this as well. So these are just notes that I've taken and things that, like I said, in the immediate future. And again, some more lined paper. This one is, I'm going to show you a blank one. This is, I don't even know what to call this. There's money information here. This is a bill pay checklist. It's for the entire year, where you write the bill, the date due, and the amount. And if it's on auto pay, you color in that first square, and then you can check it off each month. And then I wanted to track, like, to get a hold of like how much we're spending on eating out and for gas, but I haven't started those yet, obviously. Our kitchen renovation, some more paper in case I need it, which I will. And then for my 2 younger girls, I have some paper in here to just kind of not write down some things that if we go to doctor's visits, things like that. I just had a baby, my 4th and final baby. She's 8 weeks old today, and so there's a lot of doctor's appointments upcoming with that, of course. So yeah, I just have this section in here. And then this is the top loading envelope that came with the file of facts, and this is a drawing of our kitchen that my husband drew for me, actually. And so I kept that in here, and mostly I keep like the whole reinforcements and some quarter boxes and things like that in there to have just on hand. And then I just had one more divider, so I put that as the, basically as the backing. And then this one is from Walmart, this notepad. And I kind of liked it better than just a legal pad, so I put that in there. This is a Zebra mild liner. This pen is a Uniball Signo DX 0.38, and this is Post-it Notes brand, and this is a Midori lightweight insert. This is plain paper, and it's very, very thin, and basically I just take it out and write down notes. I use it for outlining blog post articles, and I just put some stickers on there to kind of, it's not even really decorated that much, but I like putting it in there, and it doesn't really add any weight, and it's so thin, and there's a ton of paper in there, so, and it doesn't take up space on my rings. So if there are any specific questions that you have, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.